What's going on, guys? Here, Justin Holobitsky. It's on the sign, Remax Elite, bringing you another riveting episode of what sold in the park last week. But before we get into it, I just want to touch briefly on, the tragic passing of Kobe and his daughter and those 7 other people on that helicopter yesterday. I grew up in the late 90s to early 2000s, watching Kobe and Vince and Dwayne Wade and Allen Iverson and Shaq and all these guys. It was a great time of basketball. I think the thing that made Kobe so relatable is he had that chip on his shoulder, but, he outworked everybody. He put in the work. They talk about that Mamba mentality, but I think that definitely resonated with a lot of people. And, to see somebody who was so dominant on and off the court, pass away tragically like that, so sudden, it's definitely a bit of a gut punch. So I know it's, forced me to kind of put things into perspective and ask myself, am I doing enough? Am I the hardest worker in the room? Should I be doing more? But yeah. So let's get into it, hey? Because I know Kobe definitely wants to know what sold in the park last week. Let's go. All right, let's get into it right now. So we had 15 total sales in all of Sherwood Park last week. I have them listed by total days on market down to 17 here. So longest days on market to the shortest days on market. So pretty self-explanatory there. This is the original list price and then the eventual selling price. I got address and then the listing ID, so the MLS number. So 201 Cornwall was listed at $422,888, sold for $395, 281 days on the market. 386 SUNCREST, $475, sold for $450, 151 days on the market. 414 Rainbow, $419,900, sold for $396, 105 days on the market. 66 GLENCOE, I believe this was like a half duplex bungalow in Glen Allen. Original list price was $374, ended up selling for $305, 97 days on the market. I did end up showing this property. It was dated, but good bones. 21 GLENGARRY, $334,900, ended up selling at $309, 76 days on the market. 33 Eagle, $369, sold for $359, 69 days on the market. 267 SUNCREST, $439,900, sold for $420, 47 days on the market. 80 Foxborough, $439,800, sold for $427,500, 44 days on the market. 34 Moreland, $329,900, ended up selling for $307,500, 42 days on the market. 200 Foxhaven, I did show this property a handful of times. It was listed at $449,900. My guys wouldn't pay more than $425,000, but it did end up selling for $440,000. Nice little walkout bungalow in Foxhaven actually. But it backed on a walking trail. Only had 1 bedroom upstairs though, so definitely probably nicks it off quite a few people's lists, especially if they have a family of more than 2. That was 31 days on the market. 376 Bothwell, $349,900, sold for $338, 22 days on the market. 3 Regal, $539,000 to $517,500, 17 days on the market here. 92 Pine, $295,000, sells for $285,000, 17 days on the market. 46 GLENGARRY here, $334,900, sold for $316,000, 14 days on the market. And 9 Cadet here, $509,900, sells for $485,000, 17 days on market. So this is the total amount of properties that were traded. So $6 million worth of inventory was sold, ended up selling for 95% of list here, and total amount of days was 1,031. This really doesn't tell you anything, but yeah, interesting to see kind of this average property selling 95% of the list. So that's kind of the number to look at there. So, and obviously 15 sales last week. So good numbers, things are moving. There we go, another beautiful rendition of what sold in the park last week. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like the format? Do you hate the format? Are you wanting more? Because I'm always here to deliver. So 15 sales last week, pretty awesome. Good numbers. It'll be interesting to see rolling into February if we're going to get over the 20s, 25, 30. I think we'll be looking in good shape. Like I said, that $350,000 to $450,000 price range is going to be buttery smooth. And I think if you plan on getting your home on the market this year, you should have no challenges selling. So, like always, please like, subscribe, tune in. We'll see you next week.